'Cause my monsters are real, and that train had a kill, and there's no coming back, and they just laugh at how I feel.
Welcome back to the S&D podcast, everybody. It's your boy Daniel, aka Sunshine. I'm here with my buddy, aka Clemson Man, Mr. Scott Hodge. How we doing, sir?
I'm doing all right.
Well, as y'all
Long
can
week.
see, we doing this a little bit different tonight. Y'all can actually see us for once. We got cameras, but we can blame Mother Nature for that because the roads are just. How's it been for you this week? I know it's been rough on you.
Hell has officially frozen over. I'm ready for some 65 and sunny.
Yes,
I
I'm.
am officially putting on my resume professional ice skater.
Hey, I did. I want to commend you guys because I did see the other day that one of your drivers, and I guess the manager at y'all's warehouse, messaged that he was going to be at the Boonesboro Shopping Center for people to come pick up
Mhm.
because he couldn't get to the roads. So I want to commend you guys as a company for that because that's huge that y'all care about making sure your people get their packages and also worried about your safety of your employees as well. So that's big ups to you guys for that.
That also brings up an issue with our local DOT. Just they do what they can do,
Yeah.
and just you have these residentials through Rivermont right there, and it gets tight.
Yeah.
And I mean, on a normal day for one of our trucks to go down, you've got cars on both sides. You go down Rivermont, up and down Princeton, Warwick, and all those other spots right there. It gets tight.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten out and moved mirrors. I've closed the mirrors on cars so I could get by without hitting something.
Yeah. And that's just,
And you got 4 inches of ice on roads compacted around everything else and all that. It's a mess.
yeah, I just got in from dinner and my buddy picked me up in his vehicle and he hadn't been over here to see the complex since they basically did one loop through our complex and all the
Hmm.
spots are like it's bad. Like there's literally one car he looked at it when he dropped me off. It's sitting up on the ice where if it backs out, it's gonna slide left or right, but they're so close to one car, that car's probably
Hmm.
hit when they try to leave. But like they haven't done nothing to this parking lot. Like at
Oh
all.
yeah.
It's bad. I think this is probably worse than the storm we got back in 2012, 2011, where it was just pure snow. This was just pure ice.
Well, pure snow, you can maneuver a lot better with pure snow. It is easier to move
Yeah.
and all that, but when you've got like right now, we got 3, 4 inches of ice,
Yeah.
and it just ice, and there was no snow, no rain, no nothing. It just sat. It's my big tail can walk across those ice fields and not hear anything cracking. My feet ain't falling.
Yeah,
That's saying something.
it was insane. I was like, oh, well, this is fun. I was like, I'm not looking forward to this. I'll be glad when it all goes away. I'm ready for some sun, just some warm weather. I'm definitely a summer baby. Like summer, says beginning of fall.
Oh
Just
yes.
skip the allergies, skip the winter, and I'm good. Like I'll be perfect.
Oh yeah. For real.
But let's get into this day's episode. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl that's upcoming. We finally found out it's two teams that are going to be in the Super Bowl. It is going to be the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. This is a rematch, and I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's different people, different coaches. Shout out to Mike Vrabel, who, in my opinion, is possibly coach of the year. And if he's not, I'm very, very shocked that he doesn't. But he's turned that program around in New England, and New England's back, and they're a powerhouse and a problem to be reckoned with in the AFC. But
Oh yeah.
personal opinion, I think Seattle's defense is going to secure this win. I think Seattle brings it home.
Yeah, I feel that Seattle has better playmakers on the offense than New England does. Stephon Diggs is finally getting his opportunity for his ring for New England. Their run game is complementary, and Henderson, when he gets hot, he plays as a top five back. But you've got a timeshare between him and Ramondre. I think they'll be fine running the ball. I think the focus on what the game tide will tell is how the New England O line holds up in this game because you've got some hungry pass rushers on Seattle's defense, and you've got that veteran. Was it Lawrence?
Mhm.
with Seattle, I believe. And you've got some ball hawks up in the secondary in Seattle as well. So I think that'll be the key on who controls that tide right there. I mean, Drake's probably going to have to pull into his bag of tricks, get to running the ball pretty good, and keep them aware, keep the defense on their heels to prepare for
Yeah.
this and all that. But Seattle's offense is just they lost Charbonnet. That was a crushing blow. But then Kenneth Walker's going back to his Michigan State days. He was a bell cow for years at Michigan State. Now I think they'll be fine running the ball. And you got Darnold. I think Darnold, Minnesota is licking their chop. I mean, they're licking their wounds right now because of this.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, they said it earlier when they won the other week.
yeah.
He's the first player to go to two different teams back to back years and have 14 win regular seasons. Darnold, who's been with this is his fifth team
Is Darnold a
in his
comeback player of the year? He's not, is he?
no, he won't be comeback player of the year.
Who do you think
It
has?
was I think with the comeback player of the year, I would still think that Daniel Jones probably could have had that, but I hadn't seen anybody have a bigger rebound or anything like that with any of that. So,
Now, let's
um,
get into this question for you. MVP. Josh Allen's one of those names that were mentioned. I don't think he gets it because, no offense, I think they had the potential to have a cakewalk to the Super Bowl on paper. Like in the AFC, I don't think because you didn't have Kansas City, that's been your nightmare, your kryptonite for
mhm.
the next 3 to 4 years. Yeah, the only trouble you had was Denver, and you lost to Denver.
It was that one pass play, which I think it was a Denver. I mean, it was a Buffalo completion.
Yeah.
To my,
Does that
I'm the ref
Josh Allen?
in our refing experience and everything like that. You take all refing into consideration and all that. I feel it was a completion. He had control of the ball. He was down, but then the defender, I guess, rolled over and got the ball and everything. But again,
How do
I'm
you,
not an NFL.
how do you not review that?
Hmm?
They didn't review that. Like how?
Yeah, they did. I
I
thought they did.
thought that was the play they didn't review. Or am I thinking of another?
Hmm. Might be an old.
Because I know there was one controversy play that they didn't even go to the review for, and I don't know. Me personally, does it slow down the game? Yes. Refs are humans. Any official is a human being. They're going to make mistakes, but
Hmm.
certain games, like I know there's some people that are against having the review. Certain games, I think it's great to have those. Like when you're playing Super Bowl, prime example, it's great to have a review because that's a big game, national championship, like anything like that. Yeah, regular season, I don't know. I wouldn't be against it going away and just letting the officials, if they mess up, guess what? They messed up, but they're
Yeah.
human. But I don't know. I think it's beneficial to have it, but then I also like it does slow down the games at times. Now I know in high school, like I was talking with a buddy of mine the other day, and I told him, I said, only in Virginia. Well, there's probably a few other ones, but I know Virginia doesn't have a shot clock in basketball. I literally have watched teams score one basket, get the ball and stop the other team, and then just pass the ball back and forth and just run a clock, run like basically a whole quarter with only 2 points scored. It's insane.
Hmm.
Like I think Virginia needs to catch up with the times because these kids that want to play the next level in any sport, they're going to have to deal with shot clocks in basketball, play
Oh
clock.
yeah.
Like you're going to have to play with those. Like, so why not get them used to it now? Like,
Not wrong.
I don't understand it. But I'm definitely taking Seattle in the Super Bowl. I don't really know who I would pick to win MVP overall this year. I mean, Josh Allen did have a great year, don't get me wrong, but he
I
just
think it'll come down to if you had a non-quarterback looking at this, it would be Bijan, just because of, I mean, one of the three backs, Jameer, Christian, and Bijan. I mean,
I think Christian deserves it if I'm being honest.
if Christian, Christian carried San Francisco at times this year. especially with the beginning half of the year, and he didn't have Purdy for what, 7 games?
Yeah. To me,
Christian would Christian and Bijan, one or the other.
yeah,
But if we're talking quarterbacks, I would think Stafford. Either Stafford or I mean, Sam's quietly having a really good year too.
I was gonna say I would consider Sam in that conversation, but I'm still not sold on Matthew Stafford at all. Yes, he had a great year. Don't get me wrong, but his problem is anytime he plays a team and there's weather, he falls.
Mm-hmm.
He fell apart last year in Philly. He fell apart this year, and like it's insane. When it's weather, he is not good.
Oh yeah.
And Denver has the same thing with their atmosphere that they're considering putting a closable dome on their stadium.
Yep.
And I just think, to me, that's insane because you got people like Philly, you got Green Bay. I mean, they get blizzards. They're still out there playing in it. So
Oh yeah.
suck it up, Buttercup.
I think it comes down to your area and who it is and where it is and all that. I mean, so Stafford came out with 4,700 yards, 46 and 8, 46 touchdown passes and 8 interceptions.
That's interesting.
So that's first in touchdowns, that's first in passing yards. And again, another. I don't think Josh is nowhere near that right there. I mean, you could probably get the running touchdowns because he's not getting those.
Yeah.
Josh had 25 passing touchdowns and 10 interceptions. Let's see what his stats say right here.
That's interesting.
Rushing 25. 2025, he had 15 rushing touchdowns. So 39 touchdowns total. But that's not including his fumbles also.
Yeah. So let me ask
So
you,
that means,
you're a Clemson fan. How you feel
yeah.
about the Pro Bowl? We got to get before we get to the Super Bowl and see the final showdown. We got to talk about the Pro Bowl because that comes up before. You're a Clemson fan. I got to ask you, Trevor Lawrence. In your opinion, did he get snubbed?
Without a doubt.
So
Without a doubt.
is it safe to say that the Pro Bowl or NFL QBs, it all depends on who you know for certain things? Because in my opinion, I think Trevor Lawrence has had the best year he's had since he's came into the NFL this
Yeah,
past.
it's his best year. Without a doubt.
And you put Shador Sanders, who was a third string quarterback, not even a starter. He was a third string that went in like round 7 or 8 of the draft this past year.
Mm-hmm.
And you put him in the Pro Bowl over Trevor Lawrence. I don't understand it. Like, I feel like Dion must have made some calls to make that happen because it's insane. I I'm not sold on Sanders. I don't think he's that good, and I hope he
No.
proves me wrong because I mean he's young, he's hungry as a young person should be. So maybe he proves me wrong, but I haven't seen it to where he should be considered for a Pro Bowl in his first year. I mean, in
Yeah.
my opinion, he's not even considered. He's not even close to being Rookie of the Year.
No, rookie of the year will go to more than likely to Tara.
Yeah, I agree. I I just could
I
not
mean,
believe that he
I
got
think the, I don't know. I mean, they got Shadur in for Josh. Herbert's playing, but he's not participating. And then Drake May, who's in the Super Bowl, is being replaced by Joe Flacco. So you've got Shadur and Joe Flacco as your Pro Bowl quarterbacks playing tomorrow.
now Flacco. I'm not against that one. I actually
I'm
think
not against Flacco either. I
I'm
thought you needed 3 quarterbacks, but again, why Trevor is not getting a look for that is beyond me.
Yeah, that just it blows my mind. Like I'm sitting here looking, so like I'm trying to find their particular. So Jacksonville got one person into the Pro Bowl, and it was a long snapper, Ross. Matisak, I think's how you say the name.
Mm.
Like it's insane. I mean, Travis Etienne didn't get in, but I'll tell you, Jacksonville's got a good little running back to back up Etienne, and a lot of people ain't paying attention to him. But
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
paying attention to him because he's a former Virginia Tech Hokie.
Toot.
Rayshawn Tootin, man, that boy, he is nice. Like he can make some noise. I
He
mean,
can.
for his first year, he did pretty solid for first year. Like, I mean, he didn't put up wilding numbers, but for his position as basically a role player, second string, I thought he
Yep.
was pretty daggone good for a second string running back. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Who do you think
Yeah.
AFC or NFC? The last few years has been AFC.
Probably end up being NFC,
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
feel.
Didn't they? Did they switch it last year or year before last to where it's not really a pad game? It's literally a flag football game.
Last year.
Was like okay.
Yeah, it was last year.
See, I don't. I'll be honest with you. I don't even watch the Pro Bowl. This is just my opinion. I was telling Ross the other week. I think you should get rid of the Pro Bowl completely. Like you could have your little Pro Bowl events throughout the thing with like the different mini games for people to play, like the dodgeball, the catches, the quarterback passing, all of that. Yeah, that's fun. You do that. But instead
Yep.
of leading it up to a flag football game, lead it up to the worst two teams in the NFL playing for that number one draft pick. To me, I think that's so much better because you got two teams that's actually playing for their future. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd much rather watch that and make it interesting than watch a flag football game. To me, that there's not really any defense. There's not really. It's nothing
Yeah,
to watch.
that sounds a little more interesting, I would say. I mean, for the Pro Bowlers, they feel it's more of a fun filled.
And
You
I
have your events from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and all that.
and I completely understand that. And I'm not. I mean, I get it. They deserve to have
It's
some fun too, but you're getting paid millions and millions of dollars. You're getting paid more than doctors and lawyers at times to play a game.
oh yeah,
So basically, to you for us, you should be able to do that year round, not a problem. But I mean, look at basketball players; they're getting paid millions of dollars. Like it's
yeah.
insane how much these players make.
Mm-hmm. And Tatum making like 70 million or something.
Yeah, like it's insane. Now,
Yeah.
speaking of fathers and son duos from earlier, I seen a post the other day. I wanted to ask your opinion about this. Kendrick Perkins said that Bronny James is the next Michael Jordan. I don't know what he's
That
smoking on or drinking. I don't think that's
that
even close.
that is beyond reaching.
Like, I Bronny's done okay. I don't agree that he should have got drafted by the Lakers. The only reason he did is because of who his dad is. We can all agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm just not sold on him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like Shador Sanders, but in the aspect of he's a step ahead of Shador, in my opinion. I think
Yeah.
skill at time is a lot better than Shador Sanders is. Skill
Yep.
on the football field versus basketball. Like I know it's two different sports. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
Bronny seems like he wants it more, knows what it's got to take, and he's putting in the work. And he's actually, you can see the results. I mean, they played us the other night in Cleveland, and I mean, he came in like the last 2 minutes of the game. He got a steal with a dunk, and he swapped two threes. So I mean, he had 8 points in the span of a minute to a minute and a half, and
Mm-hmm.
that was insane to see that. Like this time last year, Bronny was lucky to make a basket in the NBA.
It still shows them averaging 2 points a game right now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's interesting to see. I father sons, I don't understand. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, you want to play with your son, I get that, but
Mm-hmm.
they got to be
I
good.
think his I think his second boy will probably pan out a little better, I would say.
I'm looking forward to that one. I think he's going to shock a lot of people when he comes into the NBA. If
I
he,
think the stock needs I think you need to start buying Dallas stock right now. with Flag.
Really?
He dropped 49 the other day.
I got the game on right now in the background watching it. He actually's got 21 right now.
Hmm. I mean, I think he's already locked up Rookie of the Year
Oh,
right there.
without a doubt, I'm pretty sure. I'd be shocked.
And I'll give Abe his due diligence with Duke's perimeter players right now. Duke is producing some 3 point from some big 3 point guys right now.
But that's the way the game's transitioning to. It
Yeah,
really,
I mean it's no longer tight defenses or anything like that. It's just who can outscore the other player, and it's not 100 points. It's got to be 120, 130.
yeah, it really
Like
is.
right now, Minnesota's up 111 to 93 in the fourth quarter. Has still got 8 minutes left in the game. So
Yeah. Right now, the Bulls are trailing to the beating the Heat 91-86. Excuse me. Uh,
hmm
Mavericks are down 56-65. Now, I'll tell you, the other night I got home and I was watching the game. I want to say it was Wednesday night, I believe. Pull up the schedule. I don't want to quote wrong. Yeah, it was Wednesday night. We had just beat the Lakers, and was watching the Spurs and Rockets. Rockets started off hot, and I
yeah.
mean, they went like 9 for 9. KD was playing great.
hmm
Victor Wim, however you say his last name, Wimbawambe,
Wembanyama.
yeah, Wimbayama. That boy, whew, Spurs ended up winning 111-99 that night. Like it was intense. But that was like this past week was the first week I've actually got to sit down and enjoy watching some basketball. I haven't been able to
Yeah,
this year. I just
yeah. Wemby's the future right now.
yeah.
He's 24 and 11, 3 assists. So I mean that's probably averaging his blocks too. He's probably averaging 3, 4 blocks a game too.
Did you see
But yeah, he's a machine.
yeah. He's definitely the future. Him and Cooper Flag are the futures of the NBA right now.
Hmm.
I think LeBron's definitely on his last leg. You might get one more year out of LeBron, maybe two, if you're lucky. And that's only because he kind of wants to play with his other son, I think.
I think he'll get to 25. I think 25 years is probably what he'll try to get to.
Yeah. Now, I was watching the Cleveland game the other night, and I forgot the player's name that actually, they were talking to Donovan Mitchell, and he interrupted them and says, because they did a little tribute video to LeBron being back in Cleveland. And they asked Donovan, they said, how does it feel to knowing like this is LeBron's city and whatnot? How does it feel to come out here and have this performance and you carrying the city? Well, this guy spoke up and said, this is Donovan's city now. And no disrespect to the past, this is his city now. That guy caught a lot of crap for it. Like, I mean, he's been caught a lot. I agree
Hmm.
with the comment. I thought it was great because the way I look at it is LeBron's our past. He chose
It
to,
is.
he won us the ring like he said he would, but then he chose
Hmm.
to leave instead of staying. He could have stayed and kept building and kept winning in Cleveland. He left us. So for him to say this is Donovan City now, I agree. I mean, he wasn't being disrespectful. I mean, LeBron chose,
That's alpha talking alpha. He's doing what he has to do to keep his turf under control.
yeah. I
I
just
mean, he's the number one in the town. I mean, you got it. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
Donovan was very
Respect and due diligence, but
he was humbled when that was said. He says, "Nah, I respect LeBron and like teams before, but like Kyrie, J.R. Smith, they weren't happy with that was said." I'm just like, I agreed with it. Like, I'm sorry, LeBron's the past. He left us not once but twice.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you would have asked me a couple of years ago, like probably, and I believe I said this on an earlier podcast, like 5, 10 years ago, if you'd asked me who's better between LeBron and Jordan, I would have said LeBron hands down. But now, the more like the older I get, and the more I look at the NBA and just
Hmm.
sports in general, if you're not loyal to your one team that drafts you and takes a chance on you,
Hmm.
I don't say that you're not a great player, but that to me taints your legacy a little bit, kind of.
It does.
So, in that aspect, LeBron did go to 3 different teams, won rings with all 3. Commend you for that. You're a great player. But Jordan did it with the same team 6 years.
Yeah. 3 years, took 2-year break to play baseball.
Yeah,
and then came back in the next 3 years after that, not even skipping a beat. So
it's insane.
it is.
Well, I appreciate you joining me in tonight, and I appreciate you doing the video one for us to get a chance to try something different. Hopefully, going forward, we're going to have more cameras, so you'll be able to see us guys more when we're doing this. And we'll hopefully be doing more Zoom interviews as well. So you guys just be on the lookout. We just want to thank you guys for listening to the S&D podcast today. We just want to appreciate everybody for tuning in. Just remember, you can check us out on Apple, YouTube, and Spotify. And we look forward to talking to you guys in our next episode. Yes, sir.
Yo, so this is no justice, no peace. Well, let me speak my piece. Rocking the gospel of peace and it's going down. I'm aiming for the crown. Please pray for Ferguson and rest in peace, Mr. Mike Brown. Okay, I'm on it. They sold us lies before we even